Welcome, yogis. I'm Melissa, and in this session, we're going to work on our hips and our core. As always, you do what feels good, skip what doesn't work, and just try to have some fun. So we'll begin in child's pose, knees wide, toes touch. Sit back on your heels, forearms on the mat, heavy in front of you, forehead on the mat. Begin with a deep inhale and a loud sigh. Eyes and lips closed. As you come into that deep nose breathing, your ujjayi breathing, you could massage out your third eye by rocking your head left to right. Begin to pull your belly in towards your spine, and then start to crawl your hands away from you, coming onto the tips of your fingers, and then walk both hands over to the right side of your mat, just stretching out here. And then we'll come over to the left. And then back to center. Pressing the hips back and reaching the hands forward to create a little bit of length. And then press your hands down into the mat, roll up, hands and knees, press back, downward facing dog. And just take a few breaths in your down dog, pressing the heels down towards the mat, lifting the tailbone. If you'd like, you could take your dog for a walk, pedaling out your heels. Rising up to the balls of your feet and rocking your body forward. Press the shoulders forward to get a deep stretch through your wrists. And then press back, downward facing dog. Bringing your feet together to touch. Lift the right leg, bend the knee, peel the hip open so the kneecap reaches up towards the sky. And if you'd like to circle your ankle and spread your toes, you can. And then return that foot to the mat. Lifting the left leg, bend the knee, knee towards the ceiling. Maybe you gaze underneath the left arm. You could go ahead, circle the ankles, spread the toes. And then return that foot to the mat. Rise to the balls of the feet and bend your knees. Take a moment here just to stretch out your toes. And then look between your hands, step, walk, or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, rise. Hands come together overhead. You can bend back if you'd like. Center in swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Maybe you go back. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, rooting down to get long. Exhale, swan dive. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat, step it back. High push up, low push up. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Couple breaths here. Perhaps you walk your dog. Rise to the balls of the feet, bend the knees. Step, walk, or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, rise. Hands touch, go back. Exhale, swan dive, nose to knees. Inhale, halfway lift. And then bring your hands to the mat and widen your feet. Outside edges of the feet line up with the outside edges of your mat, and then squat down. Bring your hands behind you, palms face up, and drop your head. Rooting into your feet, stand, bend back, open your arms. Exhale, squat. Press the fingers to the ceiling, drop the head to the mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squat. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's it. Pause. Interlace your hands behind your back. And then slowly straighten your legs to your own degree. Drop your head. Give it a little shake. Give your tail a little shake. And then release your hands to the mat and turn your heels in and your toes out, and then squat down into this Buddha squat. So you take your time here, widening your feet, and see if that helps to get the heels a little deeper to the mat. Hands to prayer at your heart, sitting up as tall as you can. Calm breathing. And then bring your hands to the mat and straighten your legs and just fold forward. Give your tail a little shake. And then squat back down. So we'll do this 3 more times. Hands to the mat, straighten the legs, give it a little shake. And then squat down, hands to your heart. 2 more. Hands to the mat, straighten in, give it a shake. All the way down, Buddha squat. 1 more, hands to the mat, straighten the legs, give your tail a little shake, give your head a little shake, and then squat down. And then just notice if each time you can sink a little bit deeper towards the mat. And from here, you're going to keep your hands in a prayer pose, and you're going to stand up, reach up, rise up, go over to the right, stretch it out, and then come back to center in squat, rising up, over to the left, center in squat, rise up, to the right, center in squat, rise up, to the left, center in squat. 2 more, inhale up, and over, center in squat, up and over, center in squat. And this will be our last round. Up, go deep, 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 center in squat, rise up, to the left, center in squat. Excellent job. Hands to the mat, straighten the legs, fold forward, and bring your feet parallel, toes point straight ahead. You can have a nice bend in your knees. Ragdoll, opposite hand, opposite elbow. And you can just start to sway side to side here. And then come up to the right. Start to stand so the elbows reach up to the sky. And then you circle back down, keeping your spine long. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring it down. That's it. Sway side to side. Let the shoulders and the neck be free. And we'll do 2 more to the left. Swim it up and around. 1 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, soften. Let it hang. And then bring your hands to the mat. Heel toe your feet a little closer to touch. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat. We chaturanga. Step it back. High to low push up. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. A moment or 2 as you walk it out. Fingers are spread wide, root into your hands. Bring your feet together to touch. Lift the right leg, 3-legged dog. Rock forward, high push-up. Right knee taps the right elbow and you kick it back. High push-up, knee in tight to your chest. Kick it back. High push-up, knee taps the left elbow and kick it back. Step that foot between your hands, set up a high lunge. So all 10 toes are pointing straight ahead, and you take a moment to find your balance. Reaching the arms up, nice and soft here. Cactus arms or goalpost arms, press your elbows back. And then straighten your legs and your arms, reach the fingertips to the sky. And as you exhale, you bend the elbows, you bend the knee, tap the back knee to the mat, and then rise up. Bring it down, bend and tap, and then lift it up. That's 2. With breath, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes you can, 7, and this is the last one. Drop the back knee to the mat, hands to your heart, find a twist, left elbow, right knee. You can keep that bottom knee on the mat or lift it up, gently pressing the top hand into the bottom to twist open. Keep breathing. Just one more inhale. Frame the front foot, straighten the leg and fold, nose to your knee. Step the left foot forward, next to the right. Inhale, rise, hands touch. Swan dive all the way down, nose to knees. Halfway lift, step it back. Chaturanga Dandasana, high push-up, low push-up, upward facing dog and downward facing dog, walking it out. Repeating that on the left side, fingers spread wide, palms flat into the mat. Left leg lifts, rock it forward, high push-up, left knee taps the left elbow and you kick it back. High push-up, knee into your chest, kick it back. High push-up, knee to the right, tap the elbow and kick it back. Step the foot between your hands. Once again, setting up your high lunge. Take your time. If you're wobbly, you widen your feet. Find a place in front of you to rest your gaze to help with your balance. Cactus arms, press the elbows back. Straighten the legs, straighten the arms, reach up. Exhale, sink, knee taps the mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower, that's 2, 3, 4 with breath, 5, 6, almost there, 7, 8, you land, hands to your heart, you find that twist. Knee can stay on the mat or you straighten the leg. Gaze can be down or up. Palms can be touching, or you could spread your wings and fly. Just one more inhale. And as you exhale, frame the front foot, straighten the leg, nose to your knee. Step the left foot forward next to the right. Inhale, rise, hands touch. Swan dive all the way down, nose to knees. Halfway lift, hands to the mat. Widen your feet. And once again, we're going to squat down into that Buddha squat. Holding the chest up high here, hands to prayer. Calm breathing. Bring your hands to the mat and then step the left foot to the back edge of your mat and the right foot to the back edge of your mat. Right foot comes forward next to your right hand and the left foot comes forward. You squat down, hands to prayer. We're going to do this 3 more times. Hands to the mat, step the right foot back and then the left. High plank, right foot forward, left foot forward, squat down, hands to your heart. Hands to the mat, right foot steps, left foot steps, high plank. Right foot forward, left foot forward, squat. Hands to the mat, right foot back, left foot back, high push-up. Right foot forward, left foot forward, squat. This is our last one, hands to the mat. Step the right foot back and pause. Bend the back knee. You have options here in this twisting lizard. You could flip the left foot up, so you're resting on the pinky side of the foot. You can place the left hand on the inside of the thigh, twisting open. You could bend the back knee, find the foot and pull it in. Could just stay right here on long arms if you'd like. You could come on down to your forearms, dropping your head and relaxing. And the same options apply here. Pressing the thigh open, bending the knee, reaching back and opening up here. Wherever you are, keep breathing. If you have the foot, release it. Come to long arms if you're not. Flatten your left foot, but you still have the toes pointing out and the heel in. Lift that back leg. And then here we go. You're going to lift that right leg up and step back. Woo, squat back into your squat. We're almost there. Hands to the mat. And this time the left leg steps back. You drop that back knee to the mat. You can flip the right foot up if you'd like. You could bring the hand to the thigh and twist open. You could reach back, find the foot, pull the heel into the glute. You could come on down to your forearms. Same options apply, pressing the thigh open, grabbing the foot. Just a few deep inhales and exhales here. If you have the foot, gently release it. Come to long arms if you're not. Lift that back knee up off of the mat, and then you're just going to step that right foot back, high push up, press down, press back to down dog. Take a moment and walk it out. And just notice how you feel here. Really starting to open and loosen through the hips. And now bring your feet, your big toes together to touch. And bend your knees and bring your knees out to the side as you lower your glutes towards your heels into this frog squat. And then as you inhale, you're going to propel your body forward into a high push-up. Exhale, frog squat. We're going to do 10 of these. Yes, you can. Inhale, exhale. 2, smooth and easy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come forward, high push-up. Drop your knees to the mat. Come on down to your forearms, and you can keep your palms flat or interlace your fingers. You can keep your knees on the mat or you lift them up. If the knees are off the mat, press the heels away from you. Pull the shoulders forward. Calm breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 more. Yes, you can. Drop your knees to the mat if you'd like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Drop your hips, flatten your feet. Take a deep inhale and a loud sigh. Can you do it again? Sure you can. Come on up. Come on. We said hips and core, right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Calm breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lengthen your tailbone. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You made it. Drop the hips, flatten the feet. Deep inhale. One more time. Sure you can. Yes, you can. Come on. Knees on or off the mat. It's not a big deal. Pull your belly in. Lengthen your tailbone. Calm Ujjayi breathing. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You're strong. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Drop it. Excellent job. You made it. Inhale. Whew. Exhale, lay down on your belly. One ear to the mat, arms long in front of you. You can pick up your shoulders and roll them down your back. You could do one at a time if you'd like. And then turn your head, other ear to the mat. And then turn your chin to face the mat. Turn the palms of your hands down to face the mat. And on your next inhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Lift the thighs. Lift the arms. You could spread the fingers wide, reaching towards the back of your mat. You could squeeze the fingers together, reaching towards the back of your mat. You could even interlace the fingers, reaching the knuckles to the back of your mat. Gaze is down, neck is long and protected. Keep breathing. Just one last inhale here. And as you exhale, release. Drop everything to the mat, hands next to your shoulders, and then roll up into a cobra pose, and then press back, child's pose. Take a moment here. Let your glutes rest on your heels. Reach the arms long in front of you onto the tips of your fingers like we did earlier. Walk your hands over to the right and stretch it out. And then over to the left. Reach and stretch. Coming back to center. And then this time just sit up and find a seat in the center of your mat. So you take your time here, sitting up tall, feet are parallel, hands are parallel, and you just slowly, one vertebrae at a time, start to unroll. If there's something in your hair, take it out so that you can get comfortable. So we do a little mini Shavasana here, just to check in, to reconnect. Allow our body to start to reap the benefits of the yoga that you just did. Take a deep inhale through your nose, fill your lungs, and hold your breath. Hold it. Sigh it out of your mouth. Keeping your eyes and lips closed, I ask that you inhale through your nose as I count. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause, hold your breath. Exhale slowly through your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat a few more times on your own. Gently open your eyes if they're closed. Bend your knees. Plant your feet hip-width distance on the mat. If you'd like, measure it off so the middle finger touches the backs of the heels. Setting up our bridge pose. Lift your hips and just slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll up. You can keep your arms long, or you scooch the shoulders and interlace the fingers, pressing down into the heels to lift the hips high. Breathing here. press down into your feet, lift up a little bit higher. If your hands are interlaced, release them, and just slowly, one vertebrae at a time, unroll, allowing it to feel nice in your body. And when your hips land, I want you to grab underneath your knees and roll up onto your sits bones into this boat pose, sitting up tall. You can stay right here if you'd like. You could bring your arms out long. If you'd like to do a little flow, you straighten the legs and lean back and then come in. That's 1. With breath, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more, why not? 5, 4, yes you can. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Grab underneath your knees and roll back. Drop your feet to the mat, measure it off. Roll the hips up till you come all the way to the top. Arms can stay long, or you scooch the shoulders and interlace the fingers. If it feels good in your body, you could lift the heels up. Otherwise, you drop them, not a big deal. Calm Ujjayi breathing here. Press down to lift up a little bit higher, releasing the hands if they're interlaced. And once again, slow as can be, unroll one vertebrae at a time. It should feel pretty good. Hips and then heels land. When you're ready, we're going to come into that boat again. So grab underneath the knees and roll up, sitting up tall. Arms long, staying, or you lengthen and bring it up. That's 1. 2, we said core, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, yes you can. 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab underneath your knees and roll back. Drop your feet, last bridge pose. Gently roll it up, interlacing the fingers or not, lifting the heels or not. And this time, if you want, you could lift the right leg, point the toes to the sky. Keep breathing. The leg is lifted, return it. Left leg can lift, and you're free to skip this. Drop the leg if it's lifted. Last time. Press down, lift up as high as you can. On the exhale, release the hands if they're interlaced, and slowly, slowly, slowly start to unroll. Once you've landed completely, you can widen your feet and knock your knees together. Or you come into that Supta Baddha Konasana. The soles of the feet come together to touch. One hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a loud sigh. Calm Ujjayi breathing. My mantra suggestion for this session is, this is not mine to carry, and so I lay it down. This was never mine to carry, and so I lay it down. This is not mine to carry, and so I lay it down. This was never mine to carry, and so I lay it down. This is not mine to carry, and so I lay it down. This was never mine to carry, and so I lay it down. So if this feels really good in your body, please stop the video. Stay here as long as you need to. If you're ready to move on, you can gently open your eyes, hug your knees into your chest, rock side to side, make little circles, one direction and then the other. And then drop the left foot to the mat. Straighten the right leg. Reach up, grab the shin or the ankle, nose to your knee, and then straighten the left leg 2 inches off the mat. We'll just do a couple scissor legs here. So switch sides, left ankle lifts, and then we switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hug your knees into your chest and rock side to side. You can make little circles, one direction and then the other. And then from here, we're going to rock and roll a couple times. Come on up to a seat. And then I'd like you to come sideways on your mat. And we're going to come into a really wide-kneed child's pose. So your knees are wide, your toes come together to touch, and you just rest here on your forearms, right? So your forearms are at a 90-degree angle. Your spine is at a 90-degree angle, right? Parallel to the floor. And then you start to turn your toes out, and you can look back, check it out in your body. Your knees and your ankles are in one line, the toes point out. So we're just gently coming into this frog pose. You could start to walk your hips back just a little bit here. Finding that place that feels comfortably uncomfortable. And then take a deep inhale and a loud sigh. Ujjayi breathing. So as some of you may know, the yogis refer to the hips as the junk drawers of the body, right? That place where we hold on to any emotional baggage that we have, anything that we don't want to deal with or we don't know how to deal with, gets stored up in our hips. So this could be an opportunity for you to choose to let go completely and permanently to whatever it is that you've been holding on to. Perhaps returning to that mantra, this is not mine to carry, and so I lay it down. This was never mine to carry, and so I lay it down. Hang in there, we're almost done. Slowly start to bring your toes together to touch. Gently pull your knees in. Sit back. Good job. Straighten your legs out long in front of you. You could give them a little shake if you'd like. Sitting up tall, reach your arms up, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward, grab whatever you can. Maybe you can scoot your hips back. Reaching the forehead to the toes, take a deep inhale and a sigh. And then release your hands, sit up tall. Bend your knees, plant your feet hip-width distance on the mat. And bring your arms long in front of you, and then just slow as can be, unroll. Until you're flat on your back. And then bring your arms out like a T, palms up. And just like we did earlier, widen your feet. Outside edges of the feet line up to the outside edges of the mat. And then just start to rock your knees side to side. And hopefully this feels pretty sweet on your low back. And then the next time you come over to the right, allow the knees to land. If you'd like a little extra intensity, bring that right foot on your knee. But if it's too much, you remove it. You could turn your gaze to the left if that works in your body. Close your eyes. Deep inhale and a loud sigh. If you'd like, lift that left arm up and over, hands touch, and then just slowly glide it back, opening up. If that felt really good and you want to do it a second time, feel free. Reach up and over, and then just gently bring it back. Gently remove the foot from the knee, come back to center, and you can again rock the knees side to side. And then the next time the knees come to the left, you allow them to land. You can place the left foot on the knee if you'd like or not, turning your gaze to the right. A deep inhale and a loud sigh. If you'd like, this time the right arm reaches up and over and the hands touch, and you just beautifully, gracefully glide that hand back, opening up. If it felt good and you want to do it a second time, feel free. Removing the foot from the knee, coming back to center, hugging your knees into your chest. You could rock side to side, make those little circles if you'd like. And then squeeze yourself into a tight ball. Think of just one thing to be grateful for in this moment. Squeeze really tight, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, you set up Shavasana. Right? So whatever that means, whatever you need to do to get comfortable. Arms are long at your sides, the palms of the hands turn up. The toes fall out to the sides. Eyes are gently closed. Lips are gently closed. Taking a deep inhale through your nose, filling your lungs and holding your breath. Hold it. Let it go out of your mouth. Normal, everyday breathing. Allowing your body to just soften. Allowing yourself to be held and supported by your mat. Allowing your body and your mind to be free. Start to bring your awareness to your toes, the balls of your feet, your arches and your heels, and all those tiny little bones in your feet relax. Your ankles are relaxed. Your shins and your calves sink. Your knees are relaxed. Your thighs and your thigh bones melt. Feel your hips, glutes, pelvis, all of your internal organs sink. Feel your entire spinal column just slowly melt into the mat. Your shoulders and your angel bones relax. Your ribs and your lungs relax. Your heart quietly beats in your chest. All of the muscles in your back melt. Biceps, triceps, elbows, forearms, wrists, all 10 fingers. Those tiny bones in your hands, even your fingernails relax. Your neck is relaxed. Your chin, jaw, teeth, tongue, lips relax. Ears, cheeks, and nose relax. Eyes, eyeballs, eyelids, and eyebrows relax. Forehead, scalp, and brain. Your entire body is relaxed. Please allow yourself a few more minutes in Shavasana. Choose to let go completely and permanently. This is not mine to carry, and so I lay it down. This was never mine to carry, and so I lay it down. We are not practicing yoga to take the edge off, or to loosen up, or to get in shape, although all of these things are true. We practice yoga to become free. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Namaste.